Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rebecca with SongfireGaming, and welcome to our Let's Play Star Stable Online. So today, we're going to try to unlock Jorvik's stable so that I can properly play through the quests at the open house, which I had thought was going to be separate quests because it's for an event, but apparently, in order to play those quests, you do have to have Jorvik's stables unlocked. It seems a bit odd to me, but that was the intel that I got, so let's go with it. Since I don't really know how to unlock Jorvik's stables, this means we're going to have to do some questing in Jarlheim until it happens. And I figured the best way to get that unlocked would be to start with Jack, who is our supposed mayor of Jarlheim. I mean, when I tried to find out how to unlock Jorvik's stables, I didn't get any specific quest line. This is what came up, so I'm assuming this is what I have to do. Alright, so let's get started. Hey Lydia, welcome to Jarlheim, pride of southern Jorvik and the world's favorite place. What can I do for you? You need to see Herman. That was so typical, that's like the only thing I can't help you with. Herman has gone, disappeared, nowhere to be found. When I need him most, he goes on vacation. Do you have any idea how much trouble that causes me? Why do I need Herman? Well, I happen to be the mayor of Jarlheim, a very honorable dude. Why me? Well, no one else wanted it, so Herman asked me if I would accept this respectable position. Excellent, I thought. As mayor, I'll get to experience fine dining, movie premieres, cool parties, and lots of nice gifts all the time. But it isn't like that at all. I'm just shuffling paper all day. How boring is that? I told Herman, but he said I should be proud of the responsibility, work hard, and be a role model for city residents. Responsibility? Leadership? Role model? Ah, yuck. You can hear for yourself how incredibly boring it is. I've tried to get a hold of Herman to get him to take this worthless job back, but I can't because he's on vacation. I'm stuck. However, you can't fool this guy that easy. Listen up. I've come up with an awesome idea. I've called for an election because I'm quitting. Someone else can take over this lousy job. What? Oh yeah. What did you want? You want to find a way to Jorvik's stables. I know Johanna who works at Jorvik's stables. If you help me with my awesome plan, I'll call and tell her that you need to get a hold of Herman. She might be able to help you. Do we have a deal? Good. Take these ballot papers for the new election and hand them out here in the city, and I'll prepare for the next step of my plan. You should take the opportunity to check out the city in the meantime. See ya. Okay. So, it looks like this is the correct route to take. And we have to go hand out ballot. Did it go well? Nice. Okay, now it's time to start the next part of the plan. We have to find new candidates for this paid job. I've already spoken to the most suited, but they weren't willing. If you do it instead, then they'll have to say yes. I should have asked if they wanted to set up before you handed out the ballot papers. Oh, it's these kinds of boring rules and stuff that make me not want this paid job, you know? Okay, the first candidate that people can vote for is Doris Jarlason of Paddock Island, the head of the Jarlason family. She's always been a calm and quiet person, working hard all her life. She's very interested in the history of the harvest counties and is passionate about the city. In short, she's super boring, drier than the Sahara, and thus perfect for this job. God, no, she sounds really interesting. And yes, perfect for the job. What if my mom hadn't disappeared without a trace? Oh, my mother? Yes, Evelyn Goldspur, the real mayor. One day a couple of months ago, she just vanished, and nobody's heard a peep from her since. Everyone's been looking all over for her, but there's no trace. Incredibly mysterious. We'll have to talk about her we'll have to talk about that. What? About that other time. Okay, this is, something Star Stable needs to fix. A little bit of typo there. We'll have to talk about that another time. Ride off and talk to Doris on Paddock Island now. Ask her nicely, Lydia, and fingers crossed she'll accept. Let me get this stuff for the other candidate. The next guy that would be perfect is my dad, Jacob Goldspur. He would be an awesome mayor. He's very clever and he helped my mother a lot when she was the mayor. Ask my dad if he'd like to run. He said no like 100 times in the past, but if you were the one to ask him, he might change his mind. He should actually run. If he hadn't told me to be mayor, I'd never have taken the job, no matter how cool Herman said it was. but I'm a guy who does what his parents tells him. Besides, not going to school and not having parties at home. But other than that, I'm an awesome son. Get it? Good luck, Lydia. Keeping my fingers crossed super tight for you. What if my mom was here, Lydia? She would know exactly what to do about this. Okay, talk to Philip Sunfield then. He's the same age as me, but a goody two-shoes, educated and incredibly boring. He seems to be precisely the kind of guy people in the city like. No, I haven't talked to him. He doesn't seem to take me seriously, so I figured there was no point. But maybe I'll have more luck with him? Give it a try anyway, okay? Ask Philip Sunfield if he'll run in the election. Good luck and stuff. Okay. I think Sunfield is closest. Because that's the exclamation point that just showed up. So let's go find our way to him, and then we'll circle around to the others. Please save me from the weirdo mayor. Hey there, who are you? Lydia, nice to meet you. My name is Philip, and I run the Sunfield farm with my family. Do I want to be mayor? No, Lydia, I can't run for the office of mayor. Evelyn was a good friend, and I know in my heart she's still alive. If I took her seat as mayor, it would be admitting that she's dead, and I can't do that. Well, that's a little bit extreme there, Philip. That's not admitting she's dead, that's just taking over until you find her. What happened? I don't know. She was here for lunch the same day, and everything seemed normal. She was attending the inauguration of the new TED mine in the evening, and it sounded like she wasn't really looking forward to it much. She and Miss Drake, head of TED in Jarlaheim, didn't see eye to eye, but she was attending nevertheless, as the city's representative. I'm sorry, Lydia. Tell Jack you'll have to find someone else. We will do that later. First, we need to go find the other candidates. Run for mayor? I've already told Jack I wasn't thinking of running. You can tell Jack I won't run for election. We have too much to do here at the farm. So many difficult things have happened. It's so sad about Evelyn. It's hard to imagine a better mayor. One day everything was normal, and the next she had vanished. What happened? The only thing I know is that she was attending the inauguration of the opening for the new TED mine in the mountains, but she obviously never made it. Miss Drake got in touch during the evening and wondered why Evelyn hadn't attended the ceremony. Apparently she was going to sue the city for insult and lost marketing opportunities or something like that. You'll have to ask someone else. I was so busy here at the farm, so I hardly know any details. Give Jack my regards and tell him to find someone else. Okay. There was one other, which is scoop map over. There. I'm here, and we have to go way out here to Goldspur. Or Wolf Meadow, or whatever. So we'll just follow the main road back, and then turn right, it looks like. So let's go do that. Hello, Jacob. Oh, I've told Jack 100 times I won't run. Why won't Jack give up now? I told him 100 I don't want to be mayor. It's too painful to take the job that my lovely wife used to have. I would be reminded of her every day. I couldn't bear it. Do you know what happened? No? Right, you're new to the area. My wife, Evelyn Goldspur, was the mayor of Jarlaheim. She made the city prosper and everyone loved her, and then one day she vanished. I waved goodbye to her in the morning, and the only thing I know is that she was going to the opening ceremony of the new TED mine in the evening, but apparently she never showed and nobody knows where she went. What do I think? I don't know. It's strange we didn't find a single clue, and no one has seen her since she left her office in the city. I know she's alive because if something had happened, I know it. Oh, tell my son he'll have to find some other mayor. Sorry, buddy. You're SOL. I think by now it is astoundingly clear that we're going to have to find Evelyn. Like, there's literally nothing else. Right? Because everybody has brought her up. Her disappearance. Again and again and again. And it's, okay, you know. Alright, have to find her and fix things, which is what our character always does. No big deal. No big whoop. Just fix the world's problems, or at least Jorvik's. Oh, so Philip didn't want to run to be mayor. Typical. Well, you knew it was going to happen. So Carcass Dorif didn't want to run? Typical. You are being rude. Like, I think she sounds amazing. So Dad won't run either? Typical. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have to wait? How about we work with Jill for a minute? Good day. Who am I talking to? Lydia? Lydia, how lovely to meet you. I noticed you were talking to my brother Jack. He isn't... How should I put this? He doesn't have the necessary capability to function as mayor, but our father insisted he should take the job. I'm guessing he wants Jack to grow up and learn to take responsibility. Things are like they are now. Jack is the mayor, and I'm trying to salvage the situation as usual. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a shitty thing to do, to shove a job at somebody in order to teach them responsibility. Especially something big and political like mayor. Jack is a terrible mayor, and he doesn't want to be the mayor. And, you know, if he didn't want to be it, but he was doing a good job and trying his best, and it was working, then, okay, you know, however that comes up. Maybe when his mom comes back, he would give it back to her. But, like, I don't see any reason why they didn't just have, you know, ask Jill to be the mayor. Nobody's asked Jill, I feel like. We've asked everybody but Jill, and she's pretty much doing his job for him anyway, and something big like mayor of a town should not be put off on somebody like Jack. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't do that. Like, sacrifice an entire town in order to teach one person responsibility. That's not how that works. That's terrible. That's just terrible decision making. Okay. Oh God. I have feelings about this. Get back to the story at hand. I apologize. I won't bore you with our family affairs, but as you understand, I'm busy trying to get Jack to do what he should. Would you be able to help me with a little something? You would? Thanks, Lydia. It's very simple. Jania Lassen submitted an application for a building permit several weeks ago. It's routine work, and Jack should have signed it off on the application the same day it arrived. Could you get him to sign off on this paper? When I ask him, he just waves it away. Jack, so help me, you better make this easy. Hey Lydia, how's everything? Jania Lassen's building permit application. Never seen it. Of course you haven't. You want me to sign off on Jania Lassen's building permit application? Oh, can it wait? It's so incredibly boring to shuffle paper and stuff. Why do I have to do this? Can't we play a video game or something instead, Lydia? Only one paper, you promise? Okay, since you helped me with handing out those ballot papers, I'll be nice to you. Here's the pen. So now my name is on the paper. This is just so incredibly boring. You get what I'm trying to do, why I'm trying to do as little as possible, right? No. You have a town of people relying on you, jerk. Did Jack sign it? Fantastic. Jania Lassen will be very happy. You know what, Lydia? I believe you'll be a great help here in the city. I'll keep an eye out for more issues that residents need help. Let me know if anything comes up. Good one, Lydia. Thanks for your help with the building permit. Jania Lassen was very happy to finally get the permit for his bathroom. I'm guessing his neighbors were pretty thankful as well, if you get my drift. Do you have time to help me with another matter? An hour ago, Susanna stopped by. She's the one who runs the racetrack down by the harbor, and she asked Jack what he was thinking of sending the help he promised her. He should have taken care of it weeks ago, but nothing has been done as usual. I believe she needs help with track maintenance. It's quite a big job for one person. It has become all too much for her. Lydia, write over and speak to Susanna by the harbor and see if you can help her with something. I'm hoping this will unlock a race. And then after that, the next you'll see is when these little clocks have disappeared. Help? It would be awesome if you could. The racetrack needs so much maintenance that I don't dare to keep it open any longer. Ever since the old couple who used to live at Seahorse Point moved, no one is keeping track of the horses and chickens living on the farm there. I give them food and care for them, but they manage to break loose all the time. How fortunate that Jack sent someone to help me. No, Jill sent me. You know, give some credit where it's due, you know? How wonderful of Jack to send some help, but Jill was the one to send you. Well, alright, I'm happy as long as I get some help. Oh, come on, can you, give Jill a little bit more credit here? She's running the show! Here's the thing. An old couple used to live up at Seahorse Point, up until a couple months ago. They had such bad luck with everything. Over the course of a couple of weeks, their animals got sick, the water turned bad, and the entire farm was quarantined. Eventually they couldn't afford it, and Miss Drake of GED bought it for a pittance. I don't know why she wanted it, but GED is up there now, digging in the ground all the time. The farm could fall apart at any time. Every time the wind blows, pieces of old roof fly off, over the rock and down onto the racetrack. If you can pick up all the parts of the roof scattered on track, we'll be able to open it for competition. I don't dare let anyone loose on the racetrack while the pieces are still there. Imagine if a horse ran into a bit with nails sticking out of it and everything. That would be really terrible. The old couple who used to live at Seahorse Point had several chicks on the farm. When they moved, they just released them. I guess it's better than having them starve to death in their enclosure, but now they're up on the cliff, running around all over the place. I can't organize the competition until I know all the chickens are in the same place. Imagine if Rainbow Frost was to trample on one. Catch the chickens and put them in the old chicken coop at the farm. They'll probably escape onto the track again, but at least they'll stay calm for a little while. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that if you have to leave because, you have animals you can't take with you, and you have to leave for whatever reason, at least, if you can't come back for them, if you're going to come back for them, find somebody who can watch them, of course. But if you cannot come back for them, find new owners. That is terrible. Domesticated animals do not do very well in the wild. They just don't. Okay. We are back. Susanna, we've cleaned things up a bit. Hopefully that helps. Very good. Soon we'll be able to open the racetrack. Great. Now the chickens will be safe while we race. Cool. When the old couple at Seahorse Point sold the farm to GED, they sold it with all the animals. GED workers don't seem to care about them, so I've been taking care of them ever since. This morning, I noticed that 2 of the horses had gotten out of the pasture at Seahorse Point. It was probably one of the workers who opened the gate. They're so mischievous, those 2. No matter what I do, they find their way out. Anyway, take these sugar cubes, it's their favorite, and lure them back to the pasture before they run too far off. Hurry, when those 2 rascals are back in the pasture, we can open the racetrack. Oh good, that would actually be really cool. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but there's no gate. There's just a hole in the fence. Probably we're gonna have to fix that too. Thanks for the help, I can finally open the Arlahai race again. This is it, Lydia. You can race if you want to. You do, don't you? Actually, yes. I'm going to do this race real quick. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the race, so I am going to place a cut here, so I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. I finished the race and came back and passed some time so I could talk to Jack. Okay, so let's see what Jack has to say now. Listen, this isn't working. If none of the candidates I've entered on the ballot papers want to run, I can't have an election. It's insane the bad luck I have. Herman, he's my last hope. If he can't save me from this job, I'll surely be forced to sit here and study budgets and forms until the day I die. I mean, it wouldn't be bad for you to learn how to do an actual job, but, at the same time, I kind of agree. It would be terrible to have you doing this job. Hey Lydia, I spoke to Johanna at Jorvik stables and told her you would come. She repeated that she didn't know when Herman is due to return from vacation, but I don't trust her, not one bit. She's very devious. She knows, I promise you. Check with her and maybe she'll say something to you. It seems I won't get anywhere with her. I have to continue to self-torment and read and write and all kinds of useless stuff. Tell me if you happen to bump into Herman. I need to speak to him. See ya. Okay. Oh, there she is. She disappeared. She was standing right there when I started recording again, I promise. Okay, come back, Johanna. Talk to her. Herman? No, he's on vacation, and I don't know when he'll be back. Who are you again? Awesome. Herman? Nah, I don't know when he'll be back from vacation. It could be quite a while. Alright, so your name is Lydia. No, never heard of you, but there's always stuff to do around here if you want to lend a hand. Talk to Stein, the stable boy here, if you want help. Here at Jorvik Stables we respect hard work, or you could try our competition if you like. Good riders are also something we admire. Okay. I think that's him over there. Oh my goodness. I like the decorations and I love this music, and it's just like so laggy because so many people are here. If I knew it was going to be like this, and I knew that I would have to do this questline first to do the quest for the open house, I would have done this when I did the unlock Jarlaheim video. You want to help with this? That's great. Okay. Well, we always need help around here. There's so much that has to be done every day. Do I know when Herman is back from vacation? Vacation? He isn't. Oh, wait a second. I promised not to tell. Oh, oops. Almost had to slip in the tongue there. You really need to see him? Oh, if I only knew you better, then maybe. But listen, if you want to help out, go and get a pair of working gloves from the shed over there. Here's the key. Oh, goodness. This is going to be quite a thing, isn't it? And those are the horses, yes. Those are the horses that will be choosing from on the buy video, and there's going to be so many horses, and I honestly was originally not going to get any more horses until I had trained Rainbow Frost, like finished with Rainbow Frost, and maybe trained up Ember Dream too, but like they have so many horses for sale right now, and they're limited edition colors too, only for the open house, and I'm just, it's gonna take too long for me to train them both, so yeah. My star coin count is gonna take a real hit when I do that buy video, I'm telling you now. Okay, let's go back to Stein. I'm not buying, I would like to have those colors, but like I would like to have them all just for the sake of having a collection of limited edition coats, but like, several of the coat colors are so similar that I'm just gonna choose the ones that I really, really like. One of each breed. Well, I mean, there's a couple that have really drastically different coats. So maybe, but like, I'm not buying every single horse over there. Let's just put it that way. There you go. A pair of sturdy working gloves always comes in handy. Okay. Milk the cows. As you might have seen, here at Jorvik Stables we have animals other than horses. Cows, horses, pigs, and chickens. We really like animals here. Sometimes it feels like more like working at a zoo than a stable. One thing you could do is milk our cows. Do you know how to do that? Excellent. Then you know there's nothing to it. Bring the bucket and milk the cows that are standing in the barn outside the stable wall. Feed the horses. Our horses are the pride of Jorvik Stables. We've had horses here since the beginning of time. Did you know this used to be the royal stable? No, I didn't. We try to keep horses outside as much as possible when it's weather they can enjoy, but then we have to feed them outside as well. Pretty obvious, huh? here's some hay for the horses. Put it in their troughs outside the stable walls. They're probably very hungry by now. Okay? Tell me I'm at least gonna get to level 8 out of this. I hope. You should know the pigs here at the stables are real gluttons. Doesn't matter how much we feed them, they always seem to want more. But hey, that might be because I'm such a master chef. Lydia, here's a bucket of pig's wool. Pour it in the pigs' food troughs, and they'll settle down for a couple minutes at least. I think I'm like halfway through this level. Okay, good. You really are a big help, Lydia. You seem to be trustworthy. Good. Okay. Thanks, it's good to have you here. You really know your stuff. Help for the stable hand. Really? Again? Oh my god. Well, this is kind of annoying. Like, I'm gonna do some stable chores. Well, actually, what's that over there? Oh, wait, it looks like we might have things unlocked. Please be the open house quest and not something different. Hey, Lydia. Oh, this is terrible. I might have to do the open house stuff in the middle of the night just to keep, like, the lag down as far as possible. Great that you came by. Oh my goodness. You can see the first guests are already arriving, but there's going to be lots more. Yes, so this is for the open house. So I am going to save this for later. No, we're not doing this quite yet. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all. I love you all, and thanks so much for subscribing and watching videos. If you do like the video, then like, comment, and if you haven't, then please do subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, or if you're going to subscribe and you want notifications about the video, then hit the bell icon. It'll let you know when the new video is going up. Right, so I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!